Khamzat Chimaev taking on DDP. Shoots immediately, takes him down. The first 30 seconds of the fight, you get taken down, you're fresh. It's pretty bad. His hands are only designed to like get you to engage in the striking. And he goes for the takedown, gets in your back, holds you there, gets that knee in front, looks to drag you down, drags you down, and stays there. That's one thing I will say about Khamzat Chimaev's guard passing is that his guard passing's really good. And this will come down to like when Sean Strickland and him fight. If Sean Strickland can defend a takedown, this could happen, but I don't think he's nowhere near a grappler as Khamzat Chimaev. What's going on, boys? Welcome back to the channel. We have another breakdown for you. Khamzat Chimaev taking on DDP. Now, this wasn't the best performance, but I mean, god damn it. I mean, it was a great performance by Khamzat Chimaev. I would like to see him do more, like submission game and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, it's to win a fight. I remember this fight happened, and I called him a lot of, you know, light punches. I mean, he had the most significant strikes in this fight because he wasn't really hammering down a lot of punches. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe. Also, hit the bell to go live. We're gonna skip a lot of this stuff too because I don't want to watch the same thing over and over and over. All right, here we go.
Okay, gentlemen, you understand the rules we find. Then listen to me at all times. Keep yourself protected. When I say stop, you stop. If you want to touch, do it now. God bless.
Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Wow.
And the thing is, a lot of people had DDP winning this fight because the way he fights, he gets away with a lot of stuff that he shouldn't be beating a lot of people.
Khamzat Chimaev, long last, fighting for an undisputed UFC title. That belt belongs to South Africa's Dricus du Plessis, and we are underway.
Southpaw shoots immediately, takes him down, and he already passes guard. But DDP reverses it, but now he's in north-south. But see, this is the interesting thing.
Yeah, he's gonna get caught.
Okay.
In a bomb flu. Yep. Dricus said he understood he was going to get taken down. But this is quick though. That was way faster than I can imagine.
Yeah, and the first 30 seconds of the fight, you get taken down, you're fresh. It's pretty bad.
Now here's the question.
What's going on, boys? Welcome back to the channel. This video is sponsored by Prize Picks. Now, Prize Picks is a daily fantasy sports game played directly from your phone. It's very simple. Get on your phone, download Prize Picks, use my promo code MIGHTY. New users only new users play $5 to get $50 instantly in lineups. And guys, they have everything under the sun. They have the NBA, mixed martial arts, NHL. They even have CSGO, League of Legends, you name it, they got it. It's pretty simple. It's either more or less. So for example, this weekend, do you think Khamzat's gonna land, you know, maybe 4, 5, 6 takedowns? If you think so, go with more. If not, go with less. And the cool thing about Prize Pick, it's not about significant strikes. It even has takedowns, fight time, and when do you think the fight is going to end? It can end in the first round or the second round. Just lock in your picks at the right place, which is Prize Picks. Now, shout out to Prize Pick for sponsoring this video. Now, let's get back to the breakdown of Khamzat Chimaev.
Is he gonna be able to get back up?
So one of the things you do here, I'm just gonna just let it play and show you guys what it do. This hand right here over Khamzat's head does nothing for you. He's got him in the crucifix. Right, he's hiding his head.
The crucifix is tough, man, because there's no defense.
Like this hand behind his head does nothing for him right now because he's in the crucifix.
I mean, he's really gotten that tightened up. I mean, these aren't big shots, and he's kind of protecting his head by tucking it close to Khamzat's body and preventing him from hitting with any real force. But this is still a terrible position for the champion.
90 seconds in, Chimaev putting his brand of violence all over du Plessis.
But after a while, right, it's not stopping because you weren't going to do anything. I hit Patrick Cummins with just a whole bunch of shots. No,
And I think the ref would have stopped it if Khamzat would just create a little more distance from here. Or you just take the hand and you push the head away and they do an elbow. So that's why, you know, the ref's not stopping. It's just annoying punches. They're not punches that are going to like knock you out.
Yeah.
By trying to elevate himself in his legs, but he needs to be bridging to turn. But these are like really
Yeah, that's like these right here. Those.
Potentially could be huge. He's going to push off with the palm and try to blast him with elbows. He just can't get any space.
But another thing that Khamzat could do too to further this thing is, you know, he's got a great bite here. You know, grab the head, put the head between his legs. Then he has a reverse triangle.
That's not going to just panic and stop the fight.
Or take.
Fix right now. Oh, look at that arm triangle.
Okay, now he's out. Okay, now you go knee on belly.
Duplessis staying focused in the weight.
Knee on belly. Good job. Nice time to progress.
2 minutes here to go.
Good.
It's without a doubt the best wrestler he's ever faced in his life.
Yes.
This is the difference. Khamzat is just so smothering.
And for DDP on the bottom here, all the bucking and bridging takes energy. And I would question most people, but not Duplessis.
But right here. So when you have, let me pause right here. This is the one. This right here, and I done this before when I fought Brad Pickett and Matt chewed me out. This hand right here does nothing for you. All it does is keep your opponent chest to chest. DDP is better bridging with his hips, getting his hand in front of Khamzat's face. Yes, that's dangerous because he can do a key lock on you, but you got to create space between you and him. If you don't create space between you and him, then he's going to be bearing down on you the whole entire time. That's the one thing, like when I'm watching this right now, that's the one thing that's, I'm not too concerned with Khamzat's doing because he's not in danger. He's not looking to finish like with a triangle or mount or anything like that. He's just content staying here. So there's nothing, my brain's not firing. It's not being, pushing the face down.
Distance. Go ahead, champ.
Duplessis is very smart here. He knows that a lot of the defenses you use
Yep.
against most,
Yep.
you can't use against Khamzat because of his submission ability.
Pretty blatant fence grab there by Duplessis. Perhaps it mattered not.
But he's getting smushed on the ground, though, isn't he?
Khamzat's doing a great job of keeping his body between Duplessis and the fence. And if your goal is to exhaust Chimaev, this won't do it.
No.
This is where he lives. Yeah, this is where he lives. Grappling.
And this is not exhausting for him at all. It's much more tiring for Duplessis. Plus, his breathing is restricted by Khamzat's pressure.
Yeah, nothing really going on right now. Khamzat's just trying to get DDP is just trying to get the same thing. He's got to put the hands and knees. There you go. It's the back. It's the hooks in.
Oh, smart by Trinkus. Beautiful reversal by the champ.
Okay. Now, I said this on Final Predictions, is that once you get away from Khamzat, you got to separate because he's going to reshoot. He's going to re-wrestle and end up in the same position again. You got to disengage and then restart the void over again and not be close because he's going to reshoot. All right, that's round one.
Borderline 10-8 would be smiling like Duplessis.
Well, he really does love a war.
He just said he didn't.
All right, southpaw, high kick. Shot. Reshot. Now he gets right there again. He's going to get heavy on his hands. Put his hands heavy on the mat. And then he's just going to stay there and wait till he can jump on his back.
Take him down. Duplessis doing a good job of staying patient.
Yep.
He's got that urgency to get up. So he's not just held down for the entirety of the round.
So Khamzat's basically kneeing him in the butt. Each time he gets up, he walks his leg in front of the knee and gets his hands on he gets his weight on his shoulders. All right.
He does a great job with his forward.
Gets the hooks in.
He's always forward, keeping his opponent's weight on their hands.
Yep. I just said that.
He doesn't build back into it. Watch here when Drake starts to get up, how he moves him back forward towards the mat.
Kicking that leg out.
Has attempted 4 strikes, hasn't landed any of them significantly at least. 90 seconds have expired in round 2.
Plus, he needs to attack the hands of Chimaev. Right now, his hands are...
So yeah, right now he's doing the same thing. He's just beating up the butt. It's like a leg kick every time. But you know, this is where you can do so many different. It depends what type of fight you want to have. You can have it, you know, a dominant one like this, or you can take risks. Sometimes what I like to do is now, if I'm here, I walk myself right in front of my opponent, let go, and I fire off 3 or 4 punches, hard punches. Come right here and throw 4 or 5 punches hard. Yep, gets heavy. So rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Now he's going for the choke. He's waiting for the time to just choke him.
Takedown attempts for Chimaev. He's secured them all. North of 7 minutes of ground control time.
Yep. One hook in. And those knees to the thigh, those are good shots too, because it's like a free leg kick with that knee driving directly into the meat.
UFC opponent that he has tried to take down, he has succeeded in doing so.
The hand fighting of Chimaev, the wrist control, it's very impressive. Every time DDP starts trying to get up, he just attacks his hands.
Shout out to the ref for not standing him up. Shout out to the ref. That just something that came to mind for not standing up, because he's not really progressing. He is and he isn't, but it's a constant like hand fight. Get your weight on his shoulders, knee him in the butt. He gets up, step in front of the knee, drag him back down. Right, drags him down.
At the end of round 1, when he was drinking with the his coach was smiling with him. I wonder what the earth would look like now that 2 rounds have played out in this way, right? Because while your champion isn't taking much damage, he is.
And this is something that he does to all his opponents. He's done it to Kamaru Usman. He's done it to Gilbert Burns. No, Gilbert Burns actually had a better grappling game. Was able to get up and have some more. But he's always going to do this to everybody and get this position. And it's a safe, it's a way to fight your opponent and not take any damage whatsoever. Okay, round 3. And his hands are good. Right, I'm shocked he doesn't try to throw his hands a 1-2 or anything like. But his hands are only designed to like get you to engage in the striking. And he goes for the takedown, gets in your back, holds you there, gets that knee in front, looks to drag you down, drags you down, and stays there. All right. Stands in guard. Okay, passes. That's one thing I will say about Khamzat Chimaev's guard passing is that his guard passing's really fucking good. Like, he took him down, he passed guard immediately, and went straight to side control. And right here, this is, I said it before, that does nothing for you. This right here, holding the head behind your, holding the head down, it does nothing. He needs to get on that face, get on it, shrimp in, knee inside between him and Chimaev. He needs to get his knee right there. What's the grappling?
Because it's clear that when Chimaev is on top and he's able to just rotate around his opponent, he's not going to get tired. But when Gilbert Burns was in his guard, it made Chimaev work so much that he actually stood up out of the guard. If Duplessis has a guard, now is the time to use it.
Well, that would be correct, sir. But unfortunately, there is no guard to be had because he's already in side control. And see, this is where people are booing. They're like, man, what else can Chimaev do? I'm going to say the things he could do. He's doing a good job. He gets the crucifix. Now here, he's got to take it up. Okay, he's going for... Oh, he almost went for the key lock. He's got to throw some elbows. Push the head in between his legs. Reverse triangle. He can go over the other side, look for a key lock or a Kimura. I love doing Kimuras on that side. When you grab, if he postures up right now, right? When you posture up, then you can take two hands and attack this hand. And then when you attack that, then you can get him to do a Kimura. And then when he does a Kimura, he turns his head this way. Then you do the reverse triangle. And the only reason why the ref didn't stop is because those punches aren't devastating. They're just little love taps. I call them jack-off punches. There's a...
Absolutely incredible to watch the challenger handle the champ in this manner.
This control is bananas.
Chimaev, go ahead, champ.
Rick has got to try to use his legs to catch Chimaev's ankle. He's got to do something, Joe.
Yeah, he just can't. He's trying.
She shoved his finger in his ass. Sorry, guys. There we go. Ah, I'm in. Right there. Now that he has that, that's one thing I'm gonna do in my seminar. I'm gonna teach it next people about things you can do with crucifix. Like a lot of people get there and think all you gotta have to do is punch, but it opens up a whole door of other opportunities.
It looks like he popped that right arm down. There's no pressure on it now. But he's completely being dominated. He's so exhausted.
But see right here, he goes right back to the same position and he holds the head down. Now he mounts. See, that's why holding the head down does nothing. Armbar right there. There's armbar. There's armbar. There's armbar. Go for that triangle choke. I think Chimaev could have got more of a reaction from DDP if he would have just knee on belly and progressed through the progression of jiu-jitsu.
I think it was significant.
And what is the rest of the middleweight division thinking right now? Watching this.
Don't get taken down.
But that's the thing, though. But is Reinier Dorita a great striker? Because we see Chimaev.
Yep, and then I drilled that same technique with him. Once they wrestle up, you go underneath for the Dars or any kind of choke. Okay, let's see. Southpaw.
If he comes out of another crucifix, if he gets crucifix again, he may get the fight stopped.
See, look at these hands. But you see, his hands are designed to get you to engage, right? That's what his hands are designed for. How do I know that? Because watch this. Let's watch this. Okay, watch. Bop.
If he comes out of another crucifix, if he gets crucifix again, he may get the fight stopped.
Rickus has got to
Watch.
lower his stance.
Look, he throws a jab, and then he shoots for so far away. Even though he gets it, it wasn't a jab to move and see what's going to happen, right? So, shoots in. Shoots again. Gets his back. All right, let me see if I can scrub a little bit. It's same position. Same position. Okay. Same position. Same position. And there's something wrong with this. Like, he's winning. Right? Yep. Turtle. Look where DDP's hand is. Right above his head. See, this is better. But see how he did it? He did it to himself. Let's watch that again. Watch. DDP does it to himself. Okay. His hand's by his head. It's free. It's free now. Now all he has to do, keep this as a pry and pry his face up. And then scoot your butt towards the cage. But what does he do instead? Watch. He grabs his head again. Watch. Look. He grabbed it. Khamzat didn't go like this. He grabbed Khamzat's head again. So now he's back in the crucifix. Because that hand is tied to his head. And look, he's holding it. He's locking it in place. So he's bringing all that energy. Look. Look, he's grabbing the head. He just grabbed the head. It's a very, very horrible spot to do. And Khamzat just stays there and just keeps... And Khamzat's doing a good job of pushing that knee on the outside of his butt to push his hips towards this way. Right here. Back on the butt. Okay, so they stood him up. I don't know why they did that. Let's see why they stood him up. Okay, they shouldn't... I mean, I understand why they did, but they shouldn't have because he had the back. I agree with Joe Rogan. They shouldn't have stand him up. Because they basically gave DDP an opportunity to get back in the fight when he couldn't get out of position. Boom, take it down again. Now, do they stand him up again because they're in the same spot? Then right back to the legs, beating the legs up.
This is maybe the most dominant 4 rounds that we've ever seen a challenge. Taking no punishment whatsoever.
Okay, round 5. So this is the only thing is if Sean Strickland can get to this point and actually get his hands going, like right there, that's the thing that worries me about Khamzat is the shots are now they're at a desperation where you have to force him to fight on the feet. You have to force him because it's going to be a shot, it's going to be a punch and a shot. Right? And then Khamzat grabs behind the head. Crucifix again. Right? All he has to do is pop that head in there. Pop that head in there. Key lock, good. But see, he's going for the key lock. Now he gets a reaction out of DDP. Keep the head down. Same thing. See in the back. Nice. Nice. He's needing the fucking back. Okay, now let's see what happened here. Okay. Gets up. Khamzat falls down. Okay, now Khamzat's doing the same thing too to keep his posture from breaking. Right. It was an option and risk to take. He's down 5 rounds. Okay. I think Khamzat might be better off. No, actually, no. He was in a good position. Okay. Okay, the ref should not stand him up there. That's bullshit. Nice leg kick. And see, Khamzat doesn't have to wrestle. He can strike if he wants. Another beautiful shot. Defends it.
Like, look at his left leg. It should be so far back right now. Because Khamzat was taken down.
Yep, there's that reshot. Into mount. And this will come down to like when Sean Strickland and him fight. If Sean Strickland can defend a takedown, this could happen, but I don't think he's nowhere near a grappler as Khamzat Chimaev. So, look, he's hitting with his finger. Take that. Yeah. Great fight from Khamzat Chimaev. He has a style where I feel his hands are designed to get you engage with the striking. And once you engage with the striking, he's going underneath you. Oh my fucking God. I just realized my fucking thing. God fucking damn it. Chat, I hope you enjoyed this fucking video because I'm not doing it again. Because my thing was not correct. So, this is what I look like. If you guys have never seen my face before, welcome to the fucking channel. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and also hit the bell to know we go live. My apologies. I'm jet lagged and I'm tired. Goodbye.